Greetings everyone, welcome to the channel. In this Diablo 3 non-seasonal video, we're going to be showing you guys some brand new amulets that are available now at the time of recording this video, which is currently November 11th, 2022. So happy Veterans Day to all of you veterans out there, man. We really appreciate what you guys did for us and continue to do for our country. So with that all said and that all out of the way, without any further ado, let's go ahead and show off some of these cool amulets, man. So the first amulet we're going to be taking a look at is codenamed Berserkers. It is a rare level 1 amulet, the PvP amulet buffing all main stats. You get 200% damage to all barbarian skills. It ignores durability loss. Now, what's really good about these amulets is you get a lot of passives. You almost get every single passive. And not only the passives that are really cool about these amulets, but they also have a legendary bonus on there as well, and they're also sanctified. Not all of them are sanctified, actually, almost all of them. The only one that isn't is the Witch Doctor because of the way the percent damage to Witch Doctor skills affixes work. So, but this is the Barbarian one, and it is sanctified for the Hammer of the Ancient Sanctified affix, which is pretty cool. And yeah, as you guys can see, you get a crap ton of passives, which is really, really awesome. And not only that, though, there is some pretty good legendary bonuses on here, like reduce the remaining cooldown of one of your skills by 1 second when you slay an enemy. That's from the legendary bonus from the Merchisive Reviver. I don't know how to say that, man. But the legendary bonuses for the gems, we got the Invigorating Gemstone, Minier's Teardrop of the Starweaver, and Tagak gem in there. So yeah, you get some pretty good gems in here. You're going to be immune from controller pairing effects. You're also going to get extra damage while channeling, which is pretty cool. You get 8% increased damage for 1.5 seconds when you spend a resource on a channeled skill. This effect stacks up to 10 times, which is pretty nice. All of the gems are going to be exactly the same on each one of these amulets we're going to take a look at, but I'm going to try to slowly scroll down here so you can see all the passives. I'm not going to read them all, but there is about 14, I'd say, on each one, which is pretty cool. This one has the legendary bonus from the Oathkeeper weapon, which is your primary skills attack 50% faster and deal 200% increased damage, which is pretty good. 19% for the cooldown of all skills, 34.4% for that resource cost reduction, 15% damage to elite enemies, and 25% movement speed bonus. For the next amulet, it is the same PvP amulet, buffing all main stats. This one has 600% damage, 5,000 regular damage, 200% damage to all Demon Hunter skills. This also ignores durability loss. You get increased move speed after killing Elite Pack, and other than that, though, it has the same exact gems. This one is sanctified for the Strafe Sanctified affix, so that will now cast the last non-channeled hatred spending ability cast, which is pretty cool. And then it has the Fortress Ballista legendary bonus on there, which reads attacks grant you an absorb shield for 3% of your maximum life, stacks up to 10 times. And then you also get a metric crap ton of passives. There's a lot, and it goes on for quite a while. But 27.1% for the reduced cooldown of all skills and the resource cost reduction, 15% damage to the enemies, and 25% movement speed bonus. Next up, we got the Necromancers. This one is obviously, you know, for the Necromancer if you couldn't get it from the name, but it's 200% damage to all Necromancer skills. It also ignores durability loss. You get consecutive hit bonuses by increasing your attack speed and increasing damage. The attack speed is 3% up to 30% for 3 seconds, and the damage is by 10% up to 100%, so that is pretty nice. For the legendary bonus on this one and the Sanctified affix, Sanctified affix is enemies within 50 yards are constantly assaulted by Army of the Dead unconventional warfare while this item is equipped. And the legendary bonus is from the Bone Ringer offhand, which is the damage bonus of command skeletons increases by 30% per second they spend attacking the same target. This effect stacks up to 60 times. So yeah, pretty decent. Here's all the passives. There's a metric crap ton on the Necromancer one, like literally a bunch. Like there's so many, man. It's awesome. So if you ever wanted to try out what it's like to have all the passives, then give these a go. Next up, we got Poison. This is for the Witch Doctor. So you'll notice the 200% damage to all Voodoo, Decay, and secondary skills. Not only that, though, this is the only one that doesn't have a Sanctified affix or a legendary bonus, and that's because each one of these, so the 200% damage to all Voodoo, that takes up an affix slot. The 200% damage to all Decay, it takes up an affix slot. And the 200% damage to all secondary skills. So that's 3 affixes, and those are what we used on here to get the legendary bonus and the Sanctified affix. So I hope that makes sense, because with these ones, like the 200% damage to all Necromancer skills, that only takes 2 instead of 3, so we had to kind of maneuver some things around. But other than that, though, you're pretty much getting everything that the other amulets get. If anything, this one probably has higher damage, so, you know, take it as it is, but that's how it works. Next up, we got Spirit. This is for the Monk. So you're getting 200% damage to all Monk skills. It also ignores durability loss. You get consecutive hit increases damage by 10% up to 100% and reduce the damage of all enemies hit by 25% for 5 seconds. Legendary bonus on this one and the Sanctified affix we chose. Sanctified affix is all Way of the 100 Fist combo punches use the second stage combo punch. Consecutive hits from Way of the 100 Fist increase its damage by 2%, max 350 stacks. And the legendary bonus we chose is Spirit Spiders that teleport you while Epiphany is active are also mimicked on a nearby target with 450% increased damage for free. And yeah, you get a crap ton of passives on this one as well. I believe this one has the least amount of passives out of all of them, but there's still a lot. And the other ones that we don't have on here, you can easily fill in with your 4 allotted passives on each class. So the next one up is for the Wizard, 200% damage to Wizards only. It ignores durability loss. This one has the legendary bonus from, I believe, the Fragment of Destiny. Your signature spells attack 50% faster and deal triple damage. You gain a spectral buff whenever you land and attack with a signature spell. Hydras deal 30% increased damage for each spectral stack, max 10 stacks. And you also get a metric crap ton of the passives. But this one also is Sanctified, and it has the magic missile, fires 10 missiles and gains the effect of the Seeker rune. So yeah, those are all of the different passives. Oh wait, and I'm sorry, I forgot one. It is for the Crusader, codename Wrath. 200% damage to all Crusader skills. Killing an enemy reduces the cooldown of Steed's charge by 1 second and 1 to maximum damage per Paragon level up to 800. The legendary bonus and Sanctified affix for this one is every 2 seconds call down Fist of the Heavens on a random nearby enemy. After casting Steed's charge, this effect occurs more rapidly for 5 seconds. Pretty cool, not gonna lie. This one doesn't have a legendary bonus. I lied, I'm sorry about that, but you know, this is just version 1.0 of these, so we might do a little bit of work on them and see, you know, if we can flush them out a little bit, but that's what we got for now. And honestly, they're pretty decent. I like it because you get the 200% damage to whatever skill for class you're on. You also get a legendary bonus on some of them. You get a bunch of passives and they're sanctified. With the only one that's not being sanctified is obviously for the Witch Doctor. But you know, in version 2.0 we might add that. Who knows? If we can fit it on there, we can fit it on there. And it'll all be great. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely let me know your thoughts and feedback in the comments section down below. If you're new here and you do end up liking the content style of these videos and you do want to see more just like it, maybe you didn't consider hitting that subscribe button while you're down there. With that, man, thank you all for watching. Really hope to catch you all in a future video coming out soon. Stay safe, stay happy, and last but not least, stay gaming, my friends. Lion Gaming Crew, signing out.